What's up, guys? Crypto Mike here with the mic check 1212. Is this thing on? How you guys doing today? It's been a little while since I uploaded anything, but I figured it's about time. It's a new month, new beginnings. Yeah, lot has changed for me personally, and I'm sure it's a lot of stuff's been going on with you guys too. It's been an interesting like 2-3 months. The last week or so has been pretty dramatic shift for me. I moved out of my house and now I have a new house, and it's my car. It's a really nice car. I bought a new car. It's not brand new, but it's used, but it looks new, that's for sure. It's a nice car. I'll show you that. I'll be coming up on it real soon. So yeah, I'm living out of my car right now, and I was a little worried at first, but it's actually really pretty nice. You know, first of all, it's nice not to have to pay rent. That's nice. So I'm paying my car payment, and that's basically rent, which is not much at all. You know, I make that in like a day or two. I can make that in 2 days if I really wanted to. I can make that car payment in 2 days just working Uber and doing my flower delivery service. And I'm looking for other work too, so that'll come. I'm sure that'll come. I'll just be positive. You know, I'm just being very positive. And things are happening slowly but surely. Man, someone's got some good weed, man. I can smell that. I can smell that, man. That smells good, man. Some good weed. All right. So yeah, I quit smoking weed because you can't really. I can smoke, but you can't really drink when you're living in your car. It's just very difficult because it's very tempting to go and drive. It's very tempting, so that's why I don't do it. So yeah, I'm at the beach right now. I started my Uber shift a few hours ago, and the first ride I got took me right out here to the beach, and I had a great conversation with the guy too. We're like totally on the same page with like almost every topic right now that you can think of. So that was really nice. It's very nice. It's good to have conversations with people. It's good to have conversations with strangers who are taking a ride from you, because a lot of them are very interesting and just different, unique people. Where's my car? Oh, it's coming up. It's a nice car too. I'll show you my car. I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked about my car. I like taking care of it. It's kind of like my baby. I lost my Newt, my dog. And so I got a car. So I got a car instead. And it's black and white, just like Newt. Alright, right here. Here's my car. This one right here. It looks pretty new, doesn't it? It's a 2018 Honda Civic EX. But it's very nice. It's packed full of features. I like the look of it. It kind of reminds me of my Crypto Mike logo. That's what one of my friends told me that, and I was like, yeah, you're right. You're totally right. And I got new shoes too, and they're the same color. So anyways, yeah, it's keyless entry. All I have to do is put my finger there and it unlocks. Do this to lock it. Now it's locked. See? So cool. I don't have to pull my keys out, it's really nice when I don't have to pull my keys out. Whoa, you can hear me much better now, huh? Damn, this highway is busy. I think, what is this, Pacific Coast Highway? PCH. It's pretty busy here at the beach, even though it's kind of overcast. Feels great. There's a little breeze. I'm gonna take my shoes off and walk around and ground myself. It's been like 4 days since my feet have touched any kind of ground or earth, because I'm sleeping in my car now. So my shoes are usually on, and I put them on when I come outside of my car. But here it is. It's very nice interior. It's beautiful. It's got a moon roof. I found that like the day before Phil died, my housemate, my landlord, who I found dead in his bed. That was a terrible experience, but it was like the beginning of a new beginning, you know, a new chapter. So anyways, I found that, and then yeah, I'm just keeping it. I don't know why, because it's kind of cool, kind of a cool little feather. We got a moon roof here, so when I sleep in the car, I can just crack it open, and it ventilates the whole car. It's awesome. It's very cool. Yeah, so anyways, here's all the stuff, and then it's just very spacious, and I like the interior, how it's dark, and it, you know, it's kind of keeps it like kind of private, you know, because people can't really see in and see much. The windows are tinted like very, very nicely, which is exactly what I wanted. So it just came like packed with features, and I'm gonna make this black. I'm not a huge fan of chrome. Yeah, so I'm gonna make these emblems black. So let me know if you have any tips on that. I think I'm gonna do the plastic dip spray paint and do it like that. But if I can find these online, then I might just crack it off and replace it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. Doing rides, doing Uber Eats. Dude, I made $300 in one day on Uber Eats. That's like very rare, but that was like a week ago. That was cool. All right, so I'm gonna lock this. Okay, now I'm gonna take my shoes off and walk on the sand, and I'm gonna make myself one with the earth, get some good energy, and it feels so good, you know. It's been a long time since I've been to the beach, guys, and if you live near the beach, I encourage you to go, just because it's such a I mean, as soon as I got out of my car, it smells, it's that beach smell, man. It's a beautiful smell. It's just so natural, you know. And hopefully you guys can hear me well. This is the point where I gotta take my shoes off so they don't get dirty, which is why I'm so happy I have my backpack. I went and got it from storage, thank goodness, because I would have to carry them around in my hand while I'm filming, but now I just put it in my backpack. Hopefully you guys are having a blessed day, fortunate. Hopefully you guys are being positive. I've been through kind of a tough situation last few months, and I'm being positive, and it's coming back to me. It feels great not to have a commitment. It's kind of like it's freeing. It kind of like frees me up. I don't have to be anywhere at any time. I mean, I really have the only commitment I have is paying off my car. That's the only thing, and the insurance, you know. But since I'm living in my car, I'm doing Uber like all the time, and it's just easy. In fact, it's kind of growing on me. It's kind of becoming to do Uber, like to drive Uber Eats, and even to do like trips with people. It's pretty fun, especially if they talk and have a good conversation with you. The trip goes by like nothing, because I like having a good conversation, like anyways, you know, especially while I'm making money doing it. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. So I'm gonna take my damn socks off. Sorry, I cussed, but I was looking at my ugly toenails. I'm like, damn. I need to take a shower. It's been like 2 days. It's been only 2 days, but so I'm gonna get a gym membership, and then I'll be able to take a shower every day, and I'll be working out. I'm just like stoked about the future, guys, and I wanted to share that good energy with you, because I'm sure there's people who are not having a great day that, you know, maybe I can help motivate you a little, or maybe you just be happy for me, and that makes you happy, and that, you know, God bless you and thank you. I know there's people out there. I have a few friends who are just looking out for me, and that they just want me to be happy, and it feels good to have a good to have some good friends like that. Like Zenob has been really helping me out a lot, you know, and Boo Boo and a few others. Just really good energy. You guys, this feels so good. It feels so good. Look at that tan line. Oh my gosh. Dude, look at that tan line. Yeah, I do get tan, and I guess my feet have not seen the sun in quite a long time. Quite a long time. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I think I'm gonna dip my toes into the water. It's probably freezing. I bet it's cold. I'm gonna find out. But yeah, you guys, like, whatever you think about grows. So it's best to be positive, even if you have negative stuff going on in your life. Best thing to do is think positively, and that's how you feel. The more you think about it, the more you think about good things, the more you think about like a good future and treating yourself good, loving yourself, the happier you feel, and you feel like excited for the future. And I'm sure there's probably some people out there who are kind of down and maybe depressed. Maybe you're going through a really hard time, and I'm glad you're watching this. You know, be strong. You're gonna get through that. Like, it always, you know, life balances itself out. I don't want to step onto a sandcastle. Life balances itself out all the time. I think that's why I like black and white so much, because of the yin yang, you know, balance. All about balance. All right, this is gonna be cold. This is gonna be cold. Woo, yeah, that's pretty cold. It's not freezing, but it's pretty cold. These guys are brave, man. These guys are brave. Yeah, I don't think I would want to be in the ocean right now. It's a little too cold for me. But it feels good walking around in the sand. I dip my toes into the sand, and it feels good. Ah, shit, I didn't think about it though. I'm gonna have to wash my feet off. So yeah, I'm gonna probably get that gym membership today, and then I'll be able to take a shower tonight. That'll be nice. So yeah, you guys, like, I've got a plan, and it's very simple. I'm gonna buy as much crypto as I can starting now. Just buy crypto, dollar cost average. That's why I'm not gonna get an apartment or anything right now, just because it's gonna save me a lot of money, and I'll be able to buy crypto, and then you know, within like 2 years I'll have enough to buy like a house. Probably, I don't know, we'll see. So I am definitely buying XRP, man. I like the chart. I like the look of the chart, the XRP chart. It looks like it did back in 2017 before it blew up. That's what it looks like. And the thing is, we already know it's gonna blow up. As long as the case gets settled. And I haven't been following the case too much, but I have been following like the general sentiment. And the general idea is that Ripple's winning, basically. I think I just saw that Gensler stepped down. So I'm not sure if that's true, but I think I saw it in like a YouTube thumbnail or something. I didn't really watch it, but so who knows what's gonna come after that. But I'm stacking that XRP. I don't have a whole lot right now, but that's definitely something I'm buying. Like dollar cost averaging XRP. I'm actually finally back into the spirit, you know, of XRP 589. Like, let's go, baby. Let's go. It's coming, man. I can tell. Like, look at the chart too. You know, look at the sentiment. Look at the community. It's almost time, I think. I really do. I think finally, because I've been not thinking about it too much, because it's hard to like wait. I don't have a lot of patience, so I kind of just put it out of my mind. But now I feel the energy is coming back. So I think within a year, you know, maybe 6 months, maybe 1 month, I don't know, we're gonna get a big run. Who knows, it might even start the bull market, you know, I'm not sure, but it might. And I mean, if it does, you could see like the money will flow into other things too. Definitely people will take profits, because if the case gets settled, if there's a big announcement, remember, just one announcement is all it takes, right? If there's a big announcement, it's gonna blow up. I mean, to me, it just makes sense. It's been long enough. Thank God I haven't been dwelling on the case or anything, because that would just drive me crazy, like waiting. So I've just put my mind elsewhere lately, or the last 2 years or so. And now I think it's time. It's time to get back. Time to get back into XRP. Time to make some life-changing money. It's like winning the lottery in slow motion, right? That's what it is, baby. We're coming back. It's coming. I think the bull run's gonna come out of nowhere, and it might be XRP that. Because look, if the case gets settled, if the SEC loses, which it's probably going to, I mean, the whole system's crumbling. You know, almost like by design. All the three-letter agencies are falling apart, including the SEC. But yeah, if that happens, that's good for the whole crypto space. Remember, like that would be good for all of crypto. It would be a very positive update for the crypto space. A lot of people would finally feel better. Your regulations are coming. People will feel a lot better buying crypto, a lot more secure, and you know, and then we're gonna have a big run again pretty soon. I think within the year, it'll start. It might have already started. We might have already been bottomed out. I do feel like we might see another big crash from something, who knows what, some kind of event. I feel like we are gonna have a big event here in the United States sometime soon. Maybe even like some kind of tragedy. I don't know. Something's gonna happen, I think. And I think the markets might pull, you know, a March 2020 kind of drop, like when the COVID lockdowns started. And then that's when the big people, when the big people, the whales are gonna scoop up that crypto. Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, maybe Litecoin, like, you know, all the major ones at least, for sure. And then there's probably a lot of like mid caps that are really gonna be a good deal. So we'll see, man. But the best thing you can ever do, and I experienced this myself, don't trade. Don't try to time the markets. Just stay busy with your life. Take care of yourself. Be healthy. Smile, laugh, have good friendships. Respect other people. Respect yourself. Respect nature. And just distract yourself while you're making money and dollar cost averaging into your favorite cryptocurrencies. It's probably best to not just stick with one, like kind of have a few of your major ones, and then put a little percentage into some mid and low caps. Low caps are where you make the real money. That's where the real money's made, by smaller investors who don't have, you know, I mean, you can't, if you're a billionaire, you know, you can't really buy a whole ton of some small cap without moving it, unless you like buy it under the table. So yeah, if you don't have a lot of money, you need to find some like really solid low caps. Just a few. You need to like secure your bag with like some of the top 10 alts. Some Bitcoin is very safe. I think Ethereum is going to be super safe. That's a good one. It's a really good one. That's what the whales are planning to pump next. The smart contract narrative is coming, like, for the mainstream. So that's the whales are really they're gonna flow into Ethereum, and then XRP is gonna be like institutions and stuff, I think. So that's gonna be a huge one too. It's gonna pump like crazy, and then people who are greedy are gonna keep it and not sell for any profit, and then it will be sold. It will be sold off, and then eventually we'll have a huge pump after the shit really goes down, like after shit really hits the fan with the institutions and the big banks, and regulations and stuff, and whatever kind of environmental disaster or terrorist act or kind of like war that happens or whatever happens. I think China's gonna lead it. I really do, but we'll see. I really don't know, but I feel like China is more in control of the United States than we realize. But that's just an opinion, and like it's not a fact, because it's just something I think. But don't take it with a grain of salt. Hey, what's up, little seagull? Woo! Wouldn't it be kind of cool to be able to fly? That was one of the funnest dreams I ever had, where I was able to fly. It felt so real. It felt so real. It was just a fascinating concept, and it felt really exciting. It was like I was basically transporting myself. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna try it again. I'm not gonna make this too long, because I'm gonna go back to work, and I gotta sign up for the gym. Probably do a little cardio, take a shower, shave, and then go back to work. I've been working late lately, and it's pretty nice. Although I haven't been able to sleep very well, I'm still getting used to that. Sleeping in the car, it's kind of uncomfortable. I mean, obviously it's not comfortable like a bed is, but I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually, like what makes me comfortable, or what position, or maybe I'll find I'll probably find somewhere else that I can sleep, like instead of in my car. I'm just like in a transition period right now, because I was forced to move out because my landlord passed away and his son sold the house, and so I had to move out by July 1st. And yeah, trying to find a place on Craigslist was like almost impossible, because they keep deleting my posts for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. And when I reply to other people's posts, there's a lot of strange people in Los Angeles, and a lot of flakes. A lot of people who just they'll say something and then not follow through. And hey, that's Los Angeles for you. Los Angeles is host to a ton of narcissists, people who are basically lost. They don't know where they're at. They think they do. They don't know where they're at. They're not happy. They're miserable. A lot of these people out here are miserable, but there's a lot of cool people too. There's actually a lot more normal people than I give California credit to. It's just the people who are out and being loud and outrageous, and they're having a lot of fun right now. Those are the kind of people who, they follow this whole transgender narrative, and they love everything that's happening. They love what is happening with the United States, but they're just uninformed. They don't get it. They don't understand how terrible some of the things that are happening are, especially for the future, for future generations. Our kids are going to have to pay back the government for all the stimulus, for all the money it's been printing. And they don't understand that yet. they will when they become slaves in the future, you know, or they don't even have a choice. Some people are happy about what's happening, and they're the kind of people who are like, they're stuck in their own little bubble, and they probably don't even hear from anyone that the truth, you know, because people are being lied to left and right by the government, and by politicians, by the mainstream media, by the corporations. Yeah, so people just need to wake up, and people are waking up, you know, just slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, it's happening. They can't hide the truth much longer. Just can't do it. It's impossible. You know? Where there's a speck of light, there cannot be darkness. It's impossible. Darkness is very scared of the light. So it's coming. Something big. And there's gonna be a more, whoops, I didn't know it was I thought it was facing the other way. Yeah, there's gonna be more like false flags and shit. So just be prepared, you know. Who knows? I don't know what it's gonna be. There's gonna be, who knows? Maybe there's gonna be a solar flare. It's gonna take out our energy grid. You know, maybe there's going to be an assassination. Maybe there's going to be an act of war committed against the United States or one of its allies. Taiwan, you know, I don't know. It could be a lot of things. I'm not really dwelling on it, but I'm mentally prepared for, and I know whatever happens, there's a 50% chance that it's not even real. It's just being made up, you know, by the mainstream media. And they're all in cahoots with each other, the establishment. Yeah, so oh, it feels so good. The sand is nice and warm. Oh yes, good energy. It's like when you ground yourself, just getting rid of negative energy. The world, the earth, is full of great energy, and we don't really touch it much because we wear rubber soles, and it kind of disconnects us from this pure energy, pure Gaia energy, which is what we need. I suggest getting a grounding mat, or it's called earthing. You can just buy what you can buy them online. It's like, just type in earthing mat, and you plug it into your ground wire in your house. Just plug it into the socket basically, and as long as you're touching the pad, you're neutral. You're not like any of the Wi-Fi shit, any of the like harmful stuff that's floating around in the air, in the atmosphere, is like not affecting your body anymore. So I definitely check it out, try it out every morning. Every morning I used to, not anymore, but I used to just go barefoot, and then I had that pad under my desk, and all I had to do was just touch it with my feet, and my whole body became neutralized, and it feels good. And sometimes you can't even like feel it, but it feels good still. Yeah, so I am gonna get back in shape. I can't wait. I think it's a whole new beginning for me. So I'll most likely be doing videos more often, especially since I'm living as a nomad. I'll probably want like some company, or you know, I'll need something to do during my free time. So I'll probably be making videos. Hopefully I'll be able to start doing live streams again. So it's just connection issues, but yeah, I can't wait to do a live stream again. But like somewhere like here at the beach, forget about it. Can't do live streams from here. Uh, oh look, this guy's surfing. Look how vast the ocean is, guys. It's just insane how big this thing. The ocean is so much bigger than the land. There's so much more of it. What do you guys think about aliens, by the way? Do you think they're real? Do you think there's going to be a fake alien invasion? Or a real one? I don't know. It seems like they're preparing us for something. Trying to get us believing some, like, another false narrative, like some aliens. Like, that's outrageous. But who knows, man? I mean, maybe they'll fake an invasion with all the hidden technology that they already have, like the military, the CIA. I mean, you know they have all this crazy technology. You know they have all this crazy technology that we don't know about yet, right? It's definitely out there. So yeah, they've been developing this stuff probably for, I mean, a century. You know, it's probably like at least decades, at least like 4 decades. They probably have camouflage technology, like invisible, quantum entanglement. They've been studying that. They can probably transport objects and themselves and stuff. I don't know. There probably are like shapeshifters out there. Sometimes I think it's probably not true, but I think, like, what if like animals are smarter than we think, in ways that we can't even imagine, that we can't even fathom. Dude, is that what does that look like? I don't know. Kind of looks like a penis. I hope not, though. There's kids around. Okay, so yeah, I'll go for a little longer. I'm gonna actually walk up into the dry sand because it's warm and it feels better. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's a cool little stone. Cool little, I don't know why it's cool, but it is cool. I think I'll keep it. No, I won't. I can't be keeping stuff, but I don't really have a lot of space to keep stuff anymore. So, I don't know, it's kind of overwhelming, it's kind of exciting, it's kind of fun, it's kind of a little scary, not really, but a little scary, kind of just not having a place to go at the moment, besides my car. But I'm super happy that I found a really good car that I really love. I really love the car. And so I've lost a lot the last few months, but I've also gained a lot the last few months. It's just a whole transition. It was meant to be. The universe is basically in charge right now. I mean, I'm in charge of my destiny, but the universe is really pushing me and helping me along through this transition. And if you guys are transitioning too, you just don't know it. Like, we're all going through transitions. Like, you never know, like, something big can change your life pretty soon, or maybe something just did. You know, we're all going through a lot of change. Some people aren't really noticing because they're busy and they've got busy lives. But trust me, we're all going through an energetic shift. Damn, dude, he throws that far. Damn, look how far they can throw that football. I can't throw that far. I can barely throw a football at all. So yeah, but coming out to the beach, you know, you see all these people with like muscular bods. I mean, like the hottest chicks out here at the beach, I'm telling you. But it's like they're all happy and they all have money. They're all fit. They're all in shape. They all like have good energy about them. Oh damn, that girl's topless over there. I'm not gonna point the camera, but anyways, yeah, it's like, hey, but that's what you know. You're happy when you work out and when you're successful and you're happy because it's good energy. Like if you put that hard work in to like creating good energy, it always comes back to you. You know, it's like the law of attraction. You know, just work hard and like it'll pay off. It always does. But if you're sitting there like a dope, just chilling and drinking like I did for years, you know, miserable because you can't even trust yourself, you don't have self-discipline, well, that's when the universe gives you a little nudge and provides a catalyst in your life. And sometimes it's very scary, sometimes it's very sad, sometimes it's hard to let go of that old lifestyle, let go of those people in your life. But it's necessary to transition. It's necessary to change. It's necessary for that catalyst to happen sometimes. And sometimes you can't control it. That's just life. Life throws you curveballs. You just got to know how to hit them. You know, you got to practice. You got to learn from every failure, every mistake you make. You got to grow from it. You know, no one ever became successful by just succeeding at everything. Like you fail and you keep trying. I think the part where you keep trying is really what matters. You know, no matter what, just keep trying. Keep going. Never give up. You might feel sad. It's okay to feel bad and sad, you know, but don't stay there. You got to move into a different energy space. You know, a place where there's good energy, an abundance of it. And you got to be thankful. Everything you eat, thank the Lord for it before you eat it. Say thank you so much. I mean, you got to realize we have it so good compared to most people in the world. You know, and they're happier than we are. So it's kind of interesting. The psychology of it. Humans are very interesting. We're very complex. And the universe loves us and wants to take care of us. And it does it in its own way, in its own time. God, He gifts us problems. He creates problems for us to get us out of a situation that we should not be in. You know? It's like okay to be in it, but don't stay in it. Don't stay in a sucky situation. You gotta always move forward. You gotta keep growing. You grow spiritually, mentally, physically, like just all of it. And you know, the more you grow in those ways, the more your smile grows, the happier you become. Look at that. Rainbow flags everywhere. I don't care. It's just like, dude, where is this all coming from? It's like out of nowhere. Gays are the most powerful people in the world right now. They have so much influence. But, you know, I just don't see it lasting. I mean, it's fine. I don't care. I'm happy for them, sure. Just don't be like pushing it in people's faces, man. People who are going through a hard time, you know, like, just be happy, you know, just be happy for each other. You know, the other day, like, giving an Uber ride, these two girls, just so rude. Women are more, they feel more powerful than ever, too. And some of them are kind of being jerks. And these two girls, they were so rude to me. They didn't even say goodbye or anything, they just leave, like, they don't even look at me. It's crazy. Like, I'm giving them a ride in my brand new, like, awesome car that I cleaned very nicely just for them, you know, basically make my customers feel comfortable and nice. Like, it's a really nice ride. But don't be rude to people. You know, I didn't take it too seriously, but it's just like, it makes me think, like, what happened to these girls that they don't even speak to me? Like, I'm not a taxi cab driver. I'm providing my own car as a service to move people around. get people from point A to point B. They need me. Just like I used Uber for years for work. I was very thankful all the time. And that's what you got to do. You know, and don't be too quick to judge, which is why I'm not blaming the girls for being jerks. Because something must have happened to where they don't like men. Or maybe it's just me. It might be my beard. Maybe my beard's a little aggressive. I don't know. Some people are just very rude people. That's it. And that's how they, especially out here in California, it's just like the closer to Los Angeles or like closer to Hollywood you get, people are very narcissistic and very rude and just kind of bad humans, you know, really. They just kind of manipulate other people and talk shit about them behind their backs. They just try to put people down, you know. A lot of those types in Hollywood. And I know because I've been driving Uber for years now, and I've picked up all sorts of people. You have people who are grateful and people who are ungrateful. People who are ungrateful are miserable, and so they want to put other people down, so that take them down to their level to make them feel miserable too, because they don't want to be alone down there in like the second dimension, you know. Like, we're shifting, guys. Woo! Don't shit on me. Don't shit on me. Look at all these seagulls. What is this? Dave Wallace Beach? I forgot. Dave Smith? No, David. I forgot. I've never been. Robert Davis? I don't remember. Ow. It's right next to Santa Monica in like Venice. I think Santa Monica is way down there. And Venice. Where's the pier? Yeah, you can see the pier. You see that Ferris wheel all the way down there? That's Santa Monica. And Venice is right after it. So, I have a really nice phone. You got the new one. The new Samsung phone, Galaxy. Alright, I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna make this an hour. That's my new thing. I'll make my videos an hour or less. Live streams, who knows? Like, sometimes I just feeling the energy, and you know, I do want to start researching crypto again and get into that, start making crypto videos again, because that's my number one goal for the next year, is to earn a lot of money and put a lot of money into crypto and watch it blow up after everyone realizes that the bull market's back. We're lucky right now, guys. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of this time where crypto is very stagnant. It's just a lot of sideways. Just take advantage of all the dips. We'll probably see another dip or two. I don't know how low it'll go. But when you're dollar cost averaging, it doesn't matter. It's hassle-free, it's worry-free. You just buy, dude, even like if it's not a dip, if you just allocate a certain amount, like every week, just buy a certain amount of XRP. I think Ethereum and XRP are like the easy ones. Stellar. What else? I think Cosmos should do well. Pepe, I just bought a bunch of Pepe the other day, and then today it's up like 17%. Thank God. I had a feeling. Also, what was the other one I bought? What was the other one? XRP. Bought some of that. I like that chart, guys. That chart is looking good. It's looking good. So any major dip we see soon in XRP, I would suggest buying it. Not financial advice, but that's what I'm gonna do. What else did I buy? And it's doing well. I'm trying to rack my brain. What the heck? What was it? If I remember, I'll tell you. I'll remember. But it's doing well too. Yeah, so I'm a little scatterbrained lately because I haven't been sleeping. I've been getting like maybe an hour or two every night last few days. And so that kind of makes it, like, gives you brain fog. But it's okay. I feel a lot better than I did like a few days ago. I felt really kind of like, oh, what am I gonna do? You know, but I'm starting to figure it out. It's not even that difficult. It's kind of fun. I'm probably gonna be like very happy. You're probably gonna notice like my mood pick up because I'm just kind of like on my own right now, and so I'm only affected by my thoughts, not others. When you live with people who are kind of negative, it kind of, you know, that it just kind of rubs off on you, and like sometimes you just can't even help it, especially an empath like me. I'm a strong empath, and so it's very difficult living with people who are like in lower energies, you know, lower dimensions, who don't really understand or know that there's more to life than this. You know, there's a lot more than just these physical things that you can buy and work for. Even like experiences, like the experiences are what really matter, I guess. But it's more like the energy like you provide. I believe like we are kind of being watched. If not by God, if not by aliens, if not by other dimensional beings, like just by our higher selves. By like we're being watched by ourselves. We're being watched by ourselves in a higher dimension, and our higher self is looking out for us and trying to like give, like it's necessary for us to have free will, so it can't intervene too much. But when we had this Schumann resonance, it's blowing up, it's going crazy. All the spiritual new age people are kind of excited right now, including me, because you can like feel the shift. The shift is here. Now I believe my landlord / roommate, housemate, I believe he died because the solar flares were too strong for him, and we're being upgraded. Have you noticed there are certain people disappearing from your life lately? Because they just don't belong with us. You know? Sometimes you disappear from someone else's life because you're not on a high enough energy plane as they are, and so like we just kind of grow apart and go our separate ways. I believe the shift was too strong for him, and he was just he was weak right after the surgery. So I felt so bad. It was terrible. Man, I was like sobbing for days. You know, it's just having someone in your life constantly, and then all of a sudden they're gone. You feel like all these different emotions. And well, I've never found someone dead before. And that was really, I wouldn't say traumatizing, but it was like surreal. Like, did that just happen? Like, there's no way. Felt like a dream, or kind of a nightmare, actually. You know, and then losing Newt was really, really sad for me. Took me a while to get over that. That's why it took me so long to do YouTube, because I was having a lot of fun doing YouTube and taking him on a hike. It made me so happy to make him happy, to do something for him that made him happy. It was so fun to watch him light up and be excited, instead of just kind of like hanging around the house sleeping all the time because there's nothing else to do. But taking him out, making him happy, because you know dogs love being out in nature. They love sniffing things, you know. When a dog sniffs something, it's like he's getting like so much information, it's insane. And when they sniff, it really kind of wears them out too. It takes a lot of energy to sniff. Like if you ever have, so if you get the sniffles and you're sniffling like all day or blowing your nose all day, like it does actually start to wear you out. Or like another example, like the longer you have hiccups, it really does wear you out. If you have hiccups for like a whole hour, it starts to hurt. Really, it starts to physically hurt, it sucks. There's a guy who had hiccups for like 30 something years in the Guinness Book of World Records. Literally had hiccups for 30 something years, most of his life. How do you deal with that? That's gotta hurt, because it makes your insides sore, you know. Sometimes you cry so hard that you have a headache. That happened to me, and I'm just being brave by saying this out loud. But that happened to me like the day I found Phil passed away in his bed. He was trying to get out of bed and he couldn't get himself up. So he was like halfway out, and I guess he was struggling so hard that it took his life. It just wasn't strong enough to make it. I was sobbing so hard. I threw up 5 times that day. And that was hurting. It hurts to throw up a lot. Oh yeah, I can smell that. Someone's got some good bud right now. I smell that. I love the smell of weed. I really do. Even if I'm not smoking it, I love the smell. I guess it just reminds me of good times. Although nowadays weed is like so strong that it's like I can barely smoke any. If I smoke too much, I'm just way out of it. I can't drive, that's for sure. I took an edible like 4 weeks ago while I was driving for Uber, and that was a bad idea. That was a really bad idea. I shouldn't have done that because it was really difficult to drive when I was like stoned on edibles. I guess I'll go this way. So, yeah, so, if you've never tried it before, I wouldn't even suggest it. I'm sure some people are okay doing it. Some people react differently to weed, but it's not safe. Like, seriously, I almost crashed a few times. I should have just stayed on the road, or like, I should have just pulled over and just sat there for an hour or two. But I don't like doing that. I don't like just sitting around doing nothing, especially while I'm like high, like super high on edibles. I get like paranoid when I'm on weed sometimes if I'm too high, because I just feel out of control. So 7 more minutes. How are you guys doing? If you have any experience, if you've experienced people leaving your life or just kind of just disappearing, let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people have shown up in your life. Maybe people from the past have showed up. I don't know. Let me know. Like, let me know in the comments. If you like the beach, hit those thumbs ups. If you like my feet, subscribe. And hit the notification bell. Because why not? Oh, man. Good energy, guys. Good energy. See all these kids, all these people just relaxing, having fun. I guess this is lifeguard training. Yeah, they're training to be lifeguards over here. That must be pretty fun. That would be fun. I mean, I bet if I was a lifeguard when I was younger, I would have got I already got all the chicks, but I would have got more chicks. I would have got all of them, every single one of them. I already got all the chicks when I was younger. Nowadays, I don't even try. It's too much of a hassle. I mean, no offense, women, but it's like not even worth it sometimes. Just for me, at least. I'm just kind of on my, what do they call it? A MGTOW, a man who goes his own way. I'm just going my own way. Like, although, you know what? I've been kind of being hit on the last few weeks. I don't know if it's because I got a new car. I don't know if it's because I got new shoes. Maybe it's because I shaved my head. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just like in a place where I look attractive because of the way I've been feeling. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they were just drunk. That's probably it. A girl will hit on anyone if they're drunk. If they're drunk enough. But anyways. Yeah, so to recap, let me just tell you, you gotta be grateful, okay? Be thankful and grateful. It doesn't matter who you believe in as a higher power, but just be thankful to that higher power. Or at least just try to be thankful to yourself. You know, I like to thank God. Sometimes I like to thank the universe. Sometimes I don't think of my higher self a whole lot, but I know my higher self is looking out for me. I just kind of forget it sometimes. But there is definitely a higher self, and they're definitely looking out for you. Otherwise, well, like they don't hate you. Your higher self is only a higher self because they found a way. They found the love space, you know. They found the good energy space. They ascended, and that's the part of you that's in the like higher dimensions. It's ascended to a better place, full of love and not division and hatred, you know. But we're kind of slowly but surely, we're headed there. We're ascending, guys. You can believe me or you can't, or you don't. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you. That's a fact. I just know it. It's something I know deep down. And that's why the universe is doing what it's doing right now. Exposing the truth, shedding light on all the darkness that we're surrounded by. You know, where there is light, there cannot be darkness. It's impossible. Okay? Just remember that. And so it might be tough. We might be going through tough times. It might get worse. It probably will. But if you're prepared ahead of time, if you already know something's going to happen, and if you know it's been prepared and it's probably a false flag or something just to get a reaction out of people or to cause something to happen, or to manipulate life, humanity. And if you already know that's going to happen, it won't be a surprise. It won't be shocking like it is to some people. Like when COVID hit, that wasn't shocking at all. I mean, I didn't expect it. But it didn't surprise me. Like I was like, okay, well, this is definitely manipulated. And a lot of people freaked out like it was the end of the world. And those are the people who are just lower dimensional. Where the heck am I? Oh, I guess I'm over here more. Okay. All right, guys. So just remember, be grateful. If anything, take that good energy and be grateful for the next bite of food you eat, for the friend that you have who checks in on you and keeps you going, you know, for your girlfriend or boyfriend, for your mom, your dad, your family. Just be happy, and happiness will find you. You know, good energy comes back to good people. All right, love you guys. Have a great one. Crypto Mike out. Peace.